warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. My name is Alzida Tovara and my friend's name is
Nailah Alia Putri Nurikwan.
We are from MTsN PASER. Okay, first of all, we would like to say thank you to the judges for this opportunity. Alright, now we will tell you a story under the title is The Legend of Roro Kidul.
A long time ago, there is a beautiful woman named Kidul. For her beauty, she was often called Dewi Srengenge, which means the fairest sun. Kidul is a daughter of King Mundingwangi.
Although Kidul has a very beautiful face, but the king was still upset because he didn't have a son who can be prepared for being the next king. After the king got married with Dewi Mutiara, there was born a baby boy. However, after getting much attention, Dewi Mutiara started asking many demands, such as sure making their children will be the man who will replace the king, and the Dewi Kidul must be expelled from the palace. The first request was fulfilled, but the king was not willing to expel Dewi Kidul. I can't accept it, Dewi Mutiara said.
I can't fulfill your evil request, the king said.
Knowing the answer of the king, Dewi Mutiara smiled sweetly, so that the king's anger slowly disappeared. But she had revenge in her heart.
The next morning, Dewi Mutiara asked her babysitter to call a witch. His name was Jahil. She commanded him to send a witchcraft to Dewi Kidul. Of course, Jahil accepted her command. When Dewi Kidul was sleeping tightly, went into her room. Twin smelled bad, like carcass. When Kidul woke up, she was shocked that her body was full of scab and it smelled bad.
The King Mundingwangi heard that news. He was really sad. He knew that what Kidul suffered was not a common disease, but that was witchcraft. He assumed that Dewi Mutiara who planned it. However, it's so difficult to prove. He had to decide in the dizzy condition. He was confused what to do with Kidul. Due to the insistence of his advisor, his daughter had to be banished in order not to be a disgrace.
Then, Kidul went alone like a beggar was sued from rich people's house. Her heart was broke. She cried. But she still believed that God would not let her be abused by the others. God had to come soon, and she was not allowed to hide and have revenge in her heart, as her grandmother ever told her.
Night and day, she woke and it was already the 7th night until she arrived at Soft Sea Beach. She stood up and saw the breath of the sea, and she was like hearing a voice who asked her to go into the sea. When she followed that voice and her body touched the water, her body was recovered. She became a beautiful woman like before. Not only that, she would govern the sea and establish a great and beautiful kingdom. Now, she's called as Ratu Laut Selatan, Queen of Soft Sea.
Allegedly, Roro Kidul is a true had great power. Until now, there are still people who want to be rich by a shortcut that is doing worship to Roro Kidul. They got a lot of money, but they had to sacrifice their family in South Sea Kingdom.
There are two moral values that we can take from this story. The first is, always be kind, no matter how others treat you, even they treat you bad.
And second is, don't be jealous of other achievements.
Okay, that's all from us. Thank you for your attention. And last we say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.